Hey, JulesBlessedVegan, and as always, welcome to my channel. And for those of you who are new, I know you can benefit. So I hope you had a great day. It's Thursday. It's a really busy week. People are getting ready for Thanksgiving. And, some people are going to just go for it in terms of food, spending money, getting into Black Friday, then turning around with Cyber Monday. They got like a whole bunch of stuff. The ads coming on TV are a mile a minute. I mean, seriously, there are so many, a ton of excess, right? It might be things that some people genuinely need, but mostly it's just a bunch of extra stuff. And there's a lot of noise right now, right, as we get into the holidays. And it's just trying to find balance is so important. And I have a fantastic quote, which I use as the icon for this video. And it's just powerful. So let's look at it and break it down. So first it says, your diet is not only what you eat. And I just think that's so interesting because generally when we think of diet, we do think of our food. And I learned a long time ago that diet was die with a T on the end. Like, unless it's an adaptive lifestyle, it is insanity for the entire run, and inevitably it will end, and probably not lovely. So this says your diet is not only what you eat. It is what you watch. It is what you listen to, what you read, the people you hang out with, and the things you subject your mind and soul to. So when we think of diet and consuming food, all of these things are consumption. What we see, we are taking in. What we hear, we are taking in. Certainly what we eat. What we feel, all of those things are being digested into our soul, into who we are, the entirety of our being. And then it says, always be mindful of the things you put into your body, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. I feel like they're missing one. Oh, and mentally, our thoughts, which inevitably become emotional, right? So emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and physically, you have to be aware of what you're bringing into your body. And I so get this because I was thinking, praise God, I do not have migraines today. It's rare. I still keep migraine medication just in case. But for a long time, for years, my migraines were so bad. And I realize now that much of it was toxic food, and some of it was certainly my environment. But I was consuming whatever I consumed on the day of a migraine. My body never digested it. It literally just sat in my stomach, completely undigested. Inevitably, I would end up vomiting from the pain, the blindness in my eye, the ram's horns. Anybody who knows migraines knows what I'm talking about. And by the time that I would throw up my food, it would just come out whole, like literally. It never broke down. I was so in the pain and so in my head that the rest of my body didn't even function. So interesting because I just think of that. When I think right now of all of the things that I am taking in, and I mentioned this in a video just a couple days ago when I said that sometimes I would sit down right at the news hour and inevitably every single commercial would be for food coming at me. And what I always find, let's say, disquieting or really interesting is that if you really watch, there are the amazing food commercials immediately followed by the antacid commercials and what to take, the Pepto-Bismols, and what to take to get through all that horrific food-like products and toys that you consumed. And that is followed by the immediate help with the antacids and the Pepto-Bismols and stuff. And then that, of course, is followed again, in fiber commercials. Because the whole industry knows that there's no fiber in meat. And there's just like no fiber in all of these prepackaged goods. And then that is followed by the heavy-duty commercials of the actual prescription medications and the opportunities for stomach stapling and modifying your body. And then maybe those could even be followed by the different plastic surgeries and things, right, that you can get. Like, honestly, it is all this constant system that is designed to fix what can only be fixed by God's food, what can only be fixed by the simplicity of plants, not things made in a plant, right? So I just thought this was so powerful, and I love the picture of it too, because it's kind of this, it is a human image, but it's just like made up of a bunch of, what is the smallest thing in the world is atoms, but I'm thinking, I don't know, it kind of just like looks like cells in light, where this person could readily disappear, or they're so enlightened by God and the Holy Spirit coming into them, like that light, that it just provokes a lot of thought, as did this rather simple but profound quote. So your diet is not only what you eat, it is what you watch, what you listen to, what you read, the people you hang out with, and the things you subject your mind and soul to. Always be mindful of the things you put into your body, emotionally, spiritually, and physically, and I would say mentally, which I consider different. It's so true. It's like, it's the whole picture. We're affected by all of it. And I really get that. I know the difference between when I'm releasing everything. Because again, as I've said, I've lost and gained a minimum of 100 pounds at least 5 times in my life. That comes to mind. And right now I've been kind of struggling. I don't want to be too hard on myself, because trying to think. We're coming up on about 2 years, and I've definitely dropped 80 or 90 pounds, which isn't terrible. But I do recall in the past when I was really willing to just let go of the mental hang-ups about it, let go of the fear of being in a healthy, attractive body, which can be scary for me. And anyone who's been abused sexually knows that. When I was really willing to let go, the weight just came off. It just fell off. This weight has not fallen off. Am I older? Yeah. But am I sabotaging me? Not as frequently as I was, but occasionally, which doesn't help. And then also, am I afraid to let that go? Seemingly. Excuse me. My husband's just getting home. Anyway, so yes, I struggle with that. I'm still so grateful for the weight I've lost, and I continue to release more because I know it doesn't serve me and in no way protects me, never did. But I know that I have dropped seemingly overnight 60 pounds, 70 pounds, 80 pounds without even thinking about it. But when I do think about it, that's when all the hang-ups come. And the success isn't as great. But it wasn't permanent. This is a permanent one this time. This is it. We're done with the games. This is the last one. Did you hear me? That's your father. Cena, go see Daddy if you want to, but stop barking. They kill me. They're so cute. Anyway, like if you like, join us if you haven't, subscribe. And until we talk again, I'd love your feedback, and be blessed.